Subpudik, and welcome to Weekly SUNNI-AI, your numerological energetic forecast for the week of June 24th. Okay, so last week recap, we have a 10. It should have been smooth sailing. You could have had a new opportunity, new breakthrough, new level of accomplishment or achievement. You could have been recognized for that achievement. You could have received an award, accolades, or just like people just kind of coming up and just really wanting to hang out with you, saying how great they think you are. All of that was possible last week, and also just possible to kind of move forward with your life. This week we have an 11 frequency. 11 is the number of in like a Vedic tradition, they would call it the number of like the spiritual relationship that you have with you and the universe. Okay, so we don't break the 11 down into a 2. We keep it as the 1, and the 1 is the master number. So it's about your relationship to your high self. Some people call it God. Like there's all kinds of ways that we try to describe it. And it's also considered a frequency. So it also is, can look like, or feel like kind of a fast moving energy. Okay, so this week anyway, it's gonna feel like home. All right, and you might come into question, what is home? All right, and so ultimately all coaches, spiritual teachers, whatever you want to call it, like home is where you are. Right? Home is that sense of like deep spirit within you, and like wherever you are, that is home. Okay, but you know, we also live in homes, so we're on a third dimensional planet. So like, yes, let's bring it back to like day-to-day reality. We have a home, so you might be quite focused on the home, meaning like you might want to spend more time in your home, like being inside, kind of nurturing for yourself. And it's a nurturing kind of energy. It's not like a reclusive or like I really need to restore energy. It's more like I really want to just be at home. I want to do some things for my home, whether it's like redecorate a certain room or it kind of spruce up something else or reorganize something. You really want to spend a lot of time there. And if you're moving, maybe you're moving into a new home, and so maybe you're transitioning and spending that time transitioning into your new home and bridging that, and or maybe you are going home, meaning like you're going to go home to your family home or to your to the kind of environment of your origins. You're going to celebrate the 4th of July, like wherever it is, like it's kind of like rooting yourself or getting in touch with those essential roots. And with the 11 frequency, it's going to get you in touch with your spiritual roots. And then how is that rooted on earth? And you're going to do something that actually you can feel in tangible time and space to do that. And it should feel good. Okay, it's going to feel good. It's not going to feel like traumatizing wounds of the past. It's going to feel super healing, super rejuvenating in whatever way that it is. And there's not a lot of effort involved. Like you don't have to go to the spa or anything to recover. You just get to enjoy, okay? And I want you to enjoy. I want you to really have that experience and really try to be conscious of what it means to have roots and what you're rooting into. And I say that because when we move into July, very quickly we have eclipses. We have 2 eclipses, and eclipses aren't bad. First of all, they just will bring about change. And second of all, change isn't bad either. It's like sometimes we just fear the change just because we fear the unknown, because we have to let go of control. But if we've been kind of, really working with the frequencies of the last couple weeks, it should feel pretty good. Like you're like, hey, I'm in a really good place, and whatever the next change is, I can handle it. Because eclipses will no doubt bring about some change, but the changes are always really positive, whether they look and feel that way in the moment is you know, isn't always like true, meaning like it doesn't always feel good, like if something, it gets eclipsed out of your life, like a person or a job or even your home for that matter. So I want you to enjoy it. I don't want you to think about the future, because I want you to just set yourself to be grounded for July, because there might be a little bit of a bumpy ride. Okay? All right. I'm Saputtig. This is Weekly Sunni-AI, and enjoy.